Yo, what's up everybody? It's your Noble Creation TV back to you with another video. And this is week 13 preview, the Detroit Lions versus the Baltimore Ravens. And basically in this game, I just want to talk about the Detroit Lions for a minute because this is the team that I like and this is the team that I root for year in and year out, no matter win, lose, or draw. Definitely, man, the Lions, man, we have definitely put ourselves in a hole. And the reason why I say that is we needed that big game against the Minnesota Vikings, and we did not get that game. So basically, what we did is pretty much hurt ourselves and possibly hurt our playoff chances. I don't know if the Lions will make the playoffs this year, because a lot of teams are playing well in NFC, which you have the Carolina Panthers, the Los Angeles Rams, the Atlanta Falcons, and also the New Orleans Saints, who are all playing at a high level right now. But with the Detroit Lions, I don't know what we're going to do or how we're going to do it, but we basically probably set ourselves up to have to win out. You're going to have to win every game, just about, to get into the playoffs, because most teams are really not losing. So by not winning that game on Thanksgiving, man, we hurt ourselves in a tremendous way, man. And we've done this to ourselves so many times, man. We get our hopes up high every year for our team. You know, we want the Lions to win. We want the Lions to go into the playoffs and get a playoff win. But sometimes it's just a sad thing of saying that it just has not happened yet. The run game has not been there all season. I don't think it will be here this season until the Lions make corrections and possibly getting a running back. The Lions knew going into this season that we needed a running back. None of the guys that we have right now have really panned out. The only person that I can say that has somewhat done what he's supposed to do is Theo Riddick, because he has a simple role to go in to make plays on third down or whatever, or whenever he gets in. So his time on the field is kind of limited, but when he's out there, he's to be productive, and I think Theo knows that. But the rest of the guys, Amir, which I've been rooting for Amir to have a 1,000-yard season, but it just don't seem like that's going to happen. You want your team, everybody, any player and any fan, I mean not player, but any fan of the game want their team to win. You know, we all want our teams to do well, but it just doesn't happen. And this is not a knock on Detroit, but just saying that we knew coming into this season that we didn't have a run game. Matthew Stafford has really not had a run game since he's been a part of the Detroit Lions, and he only had it like probably a couple times, and I know one of them was with Reggie Bush, and that's obvious. That was 2013. We have not had a guy that be able to eclipse the 100-yard mark, and our run game. And what I'm saying in this video is basically I'm saying that our team is a one-dimensional team. We know that. The people that do videos on the Lions and things of that nature, we know that we're one dimensional team. We know that we don't have a run game, and we need one. And we got exposed in this last game, because it showed you when Matthew Stafford is not having a great game, who's going to help him out? You know what I mean? If the receivers are not catching passes, Matthew Stafford is not throwing the ball and executing well, where's the running back at? And we don't have that. We can't really say that we got a guy that we can rely upon to go out there. And I'm not saying that he didn't have to have a 100-yard game, but I'm just saying having some success on the football field. So in this game against the Baltimore Ravens, man, only thing I can say about this preview, because we're getting towards the end of the season, there's 5 games left. Only thing that I can really say is that we need to find a way to definitely get better on a way that we definitely need to get better on offense, and that has not happened yet. And we keep saying that every week, that we want our team to do better and get better, but we have not progressed to do it yet. There will not possibly be no run game this year, and we have to face the facts that it is what it is. We don't have a one game. Our team is one dimensional. Mostly every team knows what we're going to do when we're out on the field. So, man, only thing I can say for my Lions from here on out is that we just got to try to win on out and hope that you can get some help from the other teams that they'll lose, because it's not really looking good for us to make the playoffs, because a lot of teams are winning right now. You got Seattle winning, and like I said, the rest of the teams that have been winning, Minnesota as well. So it's going to be definitely a hard thing. Minnesota will have to definitely start losing games for us to make it, because I think probably it's only going to be probably one team coming from the NFC North, and that might be Minnesota, because right now Minnesota has the best record. We had an opportunity to try to go out to the division, but you see that we was not able to capitalize on it, man. We've had so many opportunities and so many chances to try to beat the Division North title, and guess what we do? We continue to hurt ourselves. So, and my prediction in this game is that that the score will be probably 28-17. Lions. Lions know that they got to win. If you don't win, you go home. I mean, it's just plain and simple. We know the rules. We know football. We know everything that goes on as far as like what we have to do to solidify ourselves and to make ourselves play at a higher level. We have nobody to blame but ourselves while we're in the predicament that we are in. As a Lion fan, I want the Lions to do well, but it hurts to say that we might have hurt ourselves again this year. So hopefully, man, the Lions can win out. But if not, if we don't win out this year, possibly no playoffs. So that's what we're looking at, man, because we pretty much done it to ourselves. So I don't have a lot to say about the Baltimore Ravens. The Ravens are playing decent football. They're okay this year, but definitely it's going to be a tough game for Detroit because it's on the road. And we know we're playing well on the road this year, but we always find a way to hurt ourselves. So I'll be back to you soon with another video. This is Noble Creation TV signing out. All right, this is my preview, guys, for the game against the Baltimore Ravens. Peace.